Okay, so I'm really excited. I'm just sharing this video because I've always loved beer, but I never took the time to get into it more in depth. I always was just trying to help friends decide, help them understand what they were trying, and it wasn't a really big deal. So now I'm actually making profiles, reviews to help get someone that's still like nervous, or they don't have a group of people they can rely on, or the group they rely on are being assholes. Like this is just peaceful, hang out, have good beer. I had my beer I took to work, and everyone loved it. It was a blonde ale, so I dubbed it Valkery Blond. The artwork is by Jason Deem. I found him on a website. I'm trying to reach him, so maybe he can see this video. I'm not making any money right now, but if I do keep moving forward and I want this to be one of my main blondes, I would like that photo on it. Valor for Freedom is the name I'm gonna go with. Being in the former military and army, I did 8 years, so I'm very proud. And I don't like how people are stepping over and trying to be like, oh, screw the soldiers. Or, it doesn't matter. If you're willing to protect anybody in America, you deserve some basic courtesy, some basic respect. And honestly, Vietnam was the worst one because they made people go. My uncle was one of them, and he made it, and a lot of people didn't make it. And that wasn't even a war, that was just a campaign mission. So I'm still proud that there's people willing to throw themselves in that kind of situation. Granted, they put a lot of pressure on them, but like more people could have ran away. But a small majority did. Some stayed and became famous for other things. It's my conflict because I served. So in a nutshell, I'm just thankful. So right now, if you're a veteran, thank you for your service. That's it. Let's try this beer, and that's my spiel for my beer. So this is my first review, and it's just a regular standard recipe, so nothing fancy. I might tweak it later. Got an American bottle cap flag. I like that one. All right, what was I at? All right, so it's been only a month. I definitely tried it. Once it's getting into the bottling, you can really sample a couple and see how it's developing, because you do want to know if it's going to be flat or not. So yeah, there it goes. Blonde ales do not have a huge hop presence. They're made to be balanced from the malts. This is bubbling very well. There are some little tiny particles from the fermentation. When the yeast starts burning the sugar, some of it can get caught up in there. So I'm gonna get better, hopefully, at keeping that out. I'm enjoying the foam. Look at that. For me, it has like a slight funk, a sweetness, and it smells like a peach or something, but it's like a remnant of like a thought. Like not exactly like peach, but it reminds me. And it has that nice, beautiful funk I keep talking about, like Germany, because like when you first make the beer, it's sweet, and that's why you put hops to tone down the sweetness, so it makes it more enjoyable. Flavor is beautiful. Has that little funky sweetness. It's like a liquid peach almost, but just like in a bitter side, like when it's not fully ripened. And if you were to turn it into liquid, for some reason, it's just more enjoyable. I don't know. I'm very proud of myself. My very first batch, and just in time for my birthday. So do watch, check it out. And if you have done something and you're checking me out and you're subscribed, throw me a line. I'll go check out your stuff. This is about seeing what everybody's doing. There's a lot of beer competitions throughout the year and stuff, so hopefully I'll be starting to compete on them. Start small. If you just make a small batch and that's all you do, at least you tried it. It's honestly, it was easy, it was fun, and it's just actually a lot of waiting. That's it. So blonde ales, hopefully you enjoy them, but a lot of them I do try tend to be a little more bitter. So when I make mine, I'm gonna keep mine just a little bit on the sweeter side. So definitely try them and know which ones are which. So when you go to a party, you know that people can't handle beer, you want to take the sweeter blondes. If people are pretty good at beer, then you can probably just go pale ale or IPA or something. So thank you for checking me out. If you're totally new and you catch this one, I'm sorry. Just got off work, so I'm all sweaty. Just have a good night and enjoy a good beer.